Previously on Rockstar INXS.
Hey guys.
Tim and Gary from INXS gave the rockers a lesson in stagecraft.
I think Tara was extremely tense, having to watch herself.
And Ty took offense to some of their comments.
It does come across like you've premeditated your performance.
Message received loud and clear. I'm not going to feel bad about looking so comfortable that it looks too easy.
When the time for song selection came,
We are the champions!
JD had second thoughts about his choice.
We Are the Champions is the first song that I wanted. It might be slitting my own throat.
The next night, his worst fears were realized. And with troubles of their own, Heather, Daphna, and Brandon also couldn't get it together on stage.
We've got a vocal clinic coming up. You'll get a lot of benefit from it.
Cool.
But Marty had the crowd and INXS on their feet. And the next night, it paid off.
Marty, we want you to do the encore.
After the world voted, Brandon and JD were lucky to escape the bottom three, while Jessica, Daphna, and Heather were put to the test. For the second week in a row, Jessica was able to save herself. But Daphna and Heather were still in jeopardy. And then came INXS's stunning decision.
Neither of you really delivered during that performance. And for that reason, I'm sorry, but neither of you are right for our band INXS.
A double elimination, leaving only 10 rockers to vie for the gig of a lifetime.
Are you ready for a new sensation? New sensation. Dream, baby, dream. Well, that's the reason why I'm here right now. Are you ready for a new sensation? Right now. Hey, 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 hey. Right now. Are you ready for a new sensation? Are you ready for a new sensation?
We got a bar in Hey! This is everybody?
Yeah. This is it.
This is everybody right here. The house is feeling empty now. It feels empty today. Because we are such a strong family environment here. We lost Heather and we lost Daphna. We lost 2 people today.
Did anyone else think that when they said neither of you are, did you think it was a joke?
We were given a big bomb today when they eliminated 2 people. Kind of threw the whole house for a big shake.
You know, one performance can like totally turn the tables.
We can't really afford not to be more than 100% all the time. It's just too easy to just not be here the next day.
I think next week, possibly they could have 3 people eliminated. Or maybe nobody. Who knows?
Can I just say that I'm gonna miss Heather and Daphna so much.
Yeah.
I don't want to mourn the loss of Heather and Daphna because they're going to do so fine. It's always a bittersweet victory because it's great that you made it through to the next week, but the loss that you feel, it's something that you have to come to grips with. Someone has come back twice and survived the hardest week we've ever faced.
That was honestly, like, I was nervous, but I was like, this is it.
Well, the past 2 weeks in a row, I was down in the bottom 3. You know, this is all that I want to do, so I'm going to fight as hard as I can.
Hey, how many of us raised our hand when they thought their performance was bad the other night?
I did, but I was holding Susie's hand. And I went, so I put both our hands up.
Heather raised her hand.
Where's my baby brother?
Oh my gosh. It's my sister Liz.
Oh my God.
Kind of like I'm seeing things. I didn't really think it was happening.
No way!
That's my sister. I'm like, that's my sister.
I'm Ty. I know you are.
As well as getting an encore performance, Marty got a reward. He got a visit from his sister.
The craziest thing is just being here, and it feels so far away from home, and to have this is, I can't believe it. This is blowing my mind. To me, her walking up represented my whole family walking up.
Oh, here's to family.
Here.
Sharing our family.
Is this what it's going to be? If you perform really, really well, you get to see a member of your family? Man, I'm going to rehearse a lot this week.
This is mine and Ty's room.
Wow, this is
I'll show you
so
around.
awesome.
I think that's the best thing you can get every week, is to have somebody that you love come and experience this with you.
Okay, this is for Mom. So,
Dear Marty, what an awesome, stirring performance you gave. You rocked us in the whole audience. You certainly raised the bar for yourself and the rest of the performers. I got a letter from my family, and for me to be here doing this and getting letters from them, that's fuel for me. Lithium, it's so funny hearing Mom say a Nirvana song title. For me, to clear my head, to give me a piece of home is very valuable. I have gotten something the others haven't, and it's an important piece. Love you and God bless you and be with you, Mom. This has changed my life.
wow.
It just made me appreciate everyone, my family, my friends.
I got a creepy. It's better. I just miss my family. Marty's visit from his sister Liz was a bittersweet experience. It sort of brings the thought that I haven't seen my own family in a long time. Just talking about like his nieces and nephews and how proud they are, and I know my family's at home feeling that, just makes me cry. This is a really intense experience, so we've all gravitated and supported each other and become close in a very short amount of time. It's totally just because of Marty's sister.
I know.
At the same time, I'm so happy for him.
I'm so happy for him, but also I'm so jealous of him.
I know. I'll be your sister until we leave.
Well, I hope to see you again.
For being so
Yeah, we will.
Good.
with my
Great.
sister. It is such an amazing reassurance. It kind of recharged all my batteries. I feel like I've just gotten here again.
Y'all come back now, you hear?
It's so weird because like that was what I used to listen to.
I know, but it's like hanging out with us.
I know.
It's like my brothers.
I know, that's amazing.
Seeing my sister was great. It helped me focus on the prize. Bring me right back home. It reminds me that I'm not only auditioning to be the singer of INXS. I'll win it, and then we'll get to do this all the time. I'm also auditioning to be a member of the family, the INXS family. And I'll do whatever it takes to make that happen.
Hey. So we walked in for the next clinic, and I saw Kirk from INXS, Dave Navarro, and a gentleman I'd never seen before.
Right here is Ron Anderson. He's one of the world's top vocal coaches. He's worked with Courtney Love, Axl Rose, Chris Cornell, Eddie Vedder. He's even managed to make me sound somewhat respectable.
I'm looking forward to working with each of you. I'm not here to change your voice. I'm here to help you make your sound correctly without changing anything. So let's get started.
Awesome.
Yep. Some of us have never had vocal coaches before, so it was a good thing to have.
Hum and swallow for me at the same time.
Can't.
Right. You're in trouble. Let's get rid of that.
Good. Ron was like, put your hands here by your ears, and you can just, it's like amplified. It's crazy. Try it at home, kids. Teach me.
Okay, let's do this. Let's say the words. Just say them. Don't ask me.
Don't ask me. What you know is true.
Good. Play. You sing it there, where you just said it.
Okay. Don't ask me. What you know is true. I don't have to tell you. Is that better?
Oh, no kidding.
I love your precious heart.
Jessica, oh my gosh. Her voice was just like night and day.
And they could never tear us apart.
Whoa.
Amazing.
Seriously, that was amazing.
Thank you.
It was almost like magic. Up to this point, this clinic was probably the most helpful.
So let's just do easy. Just start. I want you to start really lightly. Just. And again. And again. And again.
I have coaching because I like where I'm at. But it's like, this is my voice. This is the way I've always sang. I'm 31. I mean, it's not like I can change the dynamics of my voice that much.
Okay, good. I want you to take the breath, the same breath that you go to sleep with at night. There.
Oh!
Sure, how's that feel?
Feels better, feels open.
Doesn't feel constricted now, you know?
No. Brandon has a big range. He probably has the biggest voice of all of them in there. That was it, right there. You see how much easier that is on your throat?
Yeah,
and you just doubled your sound.
And yeah, it projects
and
like...
Exactly, now it cuts.
It was actually loud for me. I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
Thank you, appreciate it.
If Brandon can take everything that we did together today, he could go to a completely different level.
Don't have to tell you I love your precious heart.
I feel a bit nervous about this next phase.
I was standing.
All the singers that are left are really good.
You were there. Two worlds colliding, and they will never tear us apart.
Beautiful instrument, really beautiful instrument.
What was really great for me was that when you held the notes, you didn't go into the vibrato, which you quite often do. To me, vibrato just always reminds me of theatre. But yeah, it was fantastic. Shivers down the spine.
Nice. In this competition, I'm competing with myself. As long as I get better, I can win this thing.
See, I have this thing in my head where my voice is damaged, so I can't do anything. That's how I feel.
Oh, that's not true. You know for sure that you can belt and that you're powerful, but I think what they would like to see is some vulnerability.
It doesn't feel good.
I'm sure it doesn't. You're not used to using that part of your voice, and that's a real pay notes in your voice. So you really want to develop that area.
I know that, yeah.
Yeah. Deanna, I'd say probably has more problems than any other singer. Because by 35 on, if you don't have your technique, it's going to be like a nice bottle of wine or it's going to be vinegar. Because from there on, things will start to come apart because you will not rejuvenate the same way.
And that's just a physical age
That's
thing?
the physical age thing. If your technical skill is not together by that time, it's too late.
I went out of there just like a little defeated on some level. I don't think it was good for Kirk to hear all that when they're thinking about hiring a new singer. Like I'm feeling like damaged goods right now. That's how I feel. They're ready. Oh my gosh, look at this, so many vests. I'm scared.
We will rock you, that's hilarious.
Are you kidding me? I would die to do this song. I would kill anyone to do this song.
Okay, what's the letter?
My baby just wrote me a letter.
What, is it a 50s song?
I don't know.
What's Everlong?
What is Everlong?
Hello, I waited here for you. Everlong. Get back to where you want to be.
A Beatles song.
Oh my God.
I want Get Back by the Beatles, but there's a few others that I would probably like to do equally. Wish I knew the letter better, because I feel like I might want to do it.
Give me a ticket for an airplane. Ain't got time to take a fast train. Lonely days are gone, I'm a coming home. My baby, you wrote me a letter. Wrote me a letter. Yeah, couldn't forget them without you no more. All right.
JD has two number ones.
Did you put 2 number 1s? We can only put 1 number 1.
Did I? What would you like, Get Back or the letter for your number one?
Get Back. Right. I really wanted the letter to be my first song, and I heard that SUZIE wanted Get Back. So I put Get Back as my first one. SUZIE, I changed, because you really want to Get Back, I changed my number 1 to the letter so you could have Get Back.
You did?
Yeah. Well, I don't know it very well, but I'm willing to learn. Because I love you, kid. You deserve it. Yeah? Seriously?
We could switch.
No, you've clawed your way up. I'm gonna take this on.
I thought it was really nice that as soon as he saw my name on there, he changed his first choice to the letter, because he felt like I had done well and I deserved it, pulled myself out of that little hump there, and I thought that was really nice of him.
I believe in karma. You know what? You deserve that.
Thank you.
My strategy is working just fine, killing them with kindness. And I mean, that's not being a jerk, but at the same time, I did get the song that I wanted. Ty, what was your number one?
If You Could Only See.
Well, that one's definitely something I would love to sing as well, so. I'd put number one choice, If You Could Only See by Tonic, but just happened to be 3 people put that as their top choice.
What are we left with? Blister in the Sun and If You Could Only See?
Would Blister in the Sun be anything that you think you can do?
I mean, I know I can do it, but it's just not a very, like vocal song, really. I mean, people already hate me, so whatever I do, it doesn't really matter. My choice of song hasn't always been the greatest, I suppose, just because, you know, I've been bottom 3 2 times in a row. So I kind of went in figuring I'll just take whatever I get, and that's gotta work for me. I mean, if it doesn't, then I don't know what else to do. But I'll take this one, so then you and you have to duke it out for
I think you singing Everlong would be neat.
Yeah, this is so not me, it's ridiculous. Everlong by the Foo Fighters. It was, you know, the last choice, and it was a song I'd never heard. I didn't even write it as one of my choices.
Like, it's a big chance for him to do this song, in your eyes, yeah?
Well, who put their name on that?
I've never even heard it.
Heard it before.
I think people feel like because I've had a lot of strong performances that my reasons aren't perhaps as strong as theirs. You know, like maybe I can afford to do something that's, you know, not so familiar to me.
Well, we need to play it then, before we solidify this.
Oh, yeah, how about that?
No, I'll just take it on. I don't even need, I feel adventurous. Let's just do it. When I sing along with you, what could any... Everlong, it's kind of all over the place. You know, you've got to jump in sometimes in the middle of beats. So, you know, it kind of had me nervous. When I sing along with you, well, it could be disaster.
The band worked with Ty in rehearsal on some of the rhythm of Everlong. Hopefully it'll register with him.
Right on that section.
I feel like I have so much to prove. Like, the competition is so severe. Like, one missed word means you're gone. One missed note, you're gone.
The stakes are higher, man.
Let's go.
I look forward to leaving you guys in the dust. No, I'm just kidding, man.
If you can only see the way she loved me, and baby, you don't.
Brandon's biggest problem is that he loses his rhythm. I think what Brandon was told in the clinic is exactly what he needs to do with his voice.
If you can only see I'm blue.
But I haven't seen him do it yet.
I've never had vocal lessons before, so it kind of goes in one ear and out the other.
When I got Man Who Sold the World, I was like listening to it and like I just started crying. A friend of mine passed away shortly before I came here, and it reminds me a lot. I'm fully expecting to cry when I'm singing the song.
Very nice.
Yes.
Feel free to play it heavier, too. Going into rehearsal, I was freaking out, and I thought that I was a goner for sure.
When I'm walking, I strut my stuff, and I'm so strung out. I'm high as a cat, and I just might stop to check you out.
I'm taking quite a risk doing this song just because I'm very concerned that Blister in the Sun is not going to showcase my vocals.
Let me go on like a blister.
However, I'm still singing for my life, so I'm gonna do what I can with it and see what happens. I have no idea what's going on. I'm just here. I'm just singing to save my ass. Try not to get kicked off. Like, INXS has saved me twice, but like, I can only do that for so long before they kind of look at it and be like, people don't really like her. I really don't want to be in the bottom 3 again. Like, I really don't.
Will the voice lessons make a difference? Is Ty in real trouble?
I'd never heard of Everlong before. It could be disaster. Yeah, this is so not me.
And can Jessica change her luck?
INXS has saved me twice. I'm just singing to save my ass.
For more information on the show, The Rockers, and exclusive Rockstar content, log on to rockstar.msn.com.
It's made me want to go to the bathroom.